win the 2025-26 NBA championship. The reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder enters the season as the odds-on favorite, but they'll face stiff competition from the likes of the Celtics, Bucks, Nuggets, and Clippers. Can the Thunder repeat, or will another squad hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy in June? Let's analyze the latest NBA odds to find out. Odds provided by Tipico Sportsbook. For current odds, please visit tipico.com. Bovada NBA Championship odds. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the favorites to repeat as NBA champions with 3.75 odds. After a surprising run to the title last season, the Thunder return mostly intact. They should be even better this season. OKC supporting cast of Luguentz Dort, Josh Giddey, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should be even better in their second year under coach Mark Daigneault. Even if the Thunder failed to reach the finals, they're likely to win their division and earn home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. Their toughest competition in the Western Conference is the Phoenix Suns at 10-1 odds. Phoenix added Bradley Beal to form a formidable trio alongside Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. If the Suns can stay healthy, they'll be a tough out in the playoffs. However, they haven't reached the finals since 2021 and they haven't won the championship since 1993. In the Eastern Conference, the Boston Celtics lead the way at 7-1 odds. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown form a dynamic duo for the Celtics, who are coming off a disappointing season. Boston was knocked out in the Eastern Conference semifinals by the Miami Heat, but they'll be eager to bounce back this year. The Celtics have a solid supporting cast, and they should contend for the championship once again. 5 teams are tied for 4th at 9-1 odds. The Milwaukee Bucks, Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Clippers, Philadelphia 76ers, and Miami Heat. The Bucks and Nuggets are looking to make a deep playoff run after falling short last season. The Bucks were upset by the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, while the Nuggets lost to the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. The Clippers and 76ers are hoping to make their first NBA Finals appearance. Both teams have championship-caliber rosters, and they lines be tough opponents for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. The Heat are always a threat in the Eastern Conference, and they should contend for the championship once again. Several teams follow at 14-1 odds, including the New York Knicks, Memphis Grizzlies, Dallas Mavericks, and Atlanta Hawks. The Knicks and Grizzlies are looking to make a deep playoff run after exceeding expectations last season. The Mavericks and Hawks are hoping to bounce back after disappointing seasons. Several teams are 20-1 underdogs to win the NBA championship, including the Brooklyn Nets, Los Angeles Lakers, and Sacramento Kings. The Nets are looking to make a deep playoff run after acquiring Mikal Bridges at the trade deadline last season. The Lakers and Kings are hoping to bounce back after disappointing seasons. Let's take a closer look at the top 5 teams on this list. The Oklahoma City Thunder won their first NBA championship last season, defeating the Boston Celtics for 2-2 in the finals. The Thunder were led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who averaged 31 points per game in the series. The Thunder have a bright future ahead of them, and they should contend for the championship for years to come. The Boston Celtics made it to the finals last season, but they were no match for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Celtics were led by Jason Tatum, who averaged 26.6 points per game in the finals. The Celtics should contend for the championship in the coming years. The Phoenix Suns are a dangerous team led by Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. The Suns are a contender in the Western Conference, and they should be a tough out for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. The Los Angeles Clippers are a well-rounded team led by Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers are a contender in the Western Conference, and they should be a tough opponent for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. The Milwaukee Bucks are a perennial contender in the Eastern Conference. The Bucks are led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they should be a tough opponent for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. Now let's move on to my top 5 picks to win the NBA championship. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the defending NBA champions, and they should be able to repeat this season. The Thunder have a strong roster and they should be able to handle the pressure of being the hunted this season. The Boston Celtics are the second best team in the Eastern Conference, and they should be able to make a deep playoff run this season. The Celtics have a balanced roster, and they should be a tough opponent for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. The Phoenix Suns are the most dangerous team in the Western Conference, and they should be able to make a deep playoff run this season. The Suns have a trio of stars in Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, and they should be able to handle the pressure of being the hunted this season. The Milwaukee Bucks are the defending Eastern Conference champions, and they should be able to make a deep playoff run this season. The Bucks have a balanced roster, and they should be a tough opponent for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. The Philadelphia 76ers are a balanced team led by Joel Embiid and James Harden. The 76ers should be a tough opponent for anyone who faces them in the playoffs. Here are the rest of my predictions for the 2025-26 season. Western Conference champion, Oklahoma City Thunder. Eastern Conference champion, Boston Celtics. The Oklahoma City Thunder will defeat the Boston Celtics in 6 games to win the 2025-26 NBA championship. Here are the predicted Final Four for the 2025-26 season. Eastern Conference, Boston Celtics and Milwaukee Bucks. Western Conference, Oklahoma City Thunder and Phoenix Suns. Now let us take a closer look at why I think the Oklahoma City Thunder will win the 2025-26 NBA championship. The Oklahoma City Thunder have a strong roster with a balanced mix of veterans and young players. The Thunder's starting lineup is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luguentz Dort, Josh Giddey, Paul George, and Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. The Thunder's bench is Alexei Pokusevski, Draymond, David Roddy, Olivier Serre, and Theo Maledon. The Thunder have a deep roster with several players who can contribute in key moments. The Thunder's coaching staff is led by Mark Daigneault, who has done an excellent job developing the team's young players. The Thunder's front office is led by Sam Presti, who has assembled a strong roster through the draft and free agency. The Thunder's owner, Clay Bennett, is committed to winning a championship, and he is willing to spend money to bring in the pieces needed to do so. The Thunder have the pieces in place to make a deep playoff run this season. They have a strong roster, a great coaching staff, a solid front office, and a committed owner. The Thunder are the defending NBA champions, and they should be able to repeat this season. In conclusion, the 2025-26 NBA season is shaping up to be an exciting one. The Oklahoma City Thunder enter the season as the favorites too.